Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Jim with Pash Fitness. It is actually Wednesday morning, midnight, 12:30. This is actually to get my assignment done from the night before. Topic this week is about having children in sports, and what today's specific aspect we're talking about. What's the purpose for having them in sports? Um, and basically, this is from the point of view of a parent. What is it that you want out of this experience for the kids? Well, that can vary for all of us. We're all individuals, but I think we all should probably agree that the initial time when you have our kids starting as 4 or 5 year olds, hopefully the number one purpose that we get them involved is so that they can have some fun and they can go play, and those are my fondest memories actually of my kids when they first were learning how to they could barely walk and try and dribble a soccer ball at the same time. It was a lot of fun. We had good times, and we'll never forget those. Now, there are people who have different purposes for signing up their kids, and some of them are just as valuable as others. As one I just mentioned, the having fun. I do think fun is the core, but some people want to do it so that kids are more social. They get to play with other children. Some do it because it helps teach them how to overcome obstacles. So, like when something's difficult, how can they figure out a way to solve that problem? And I obviously agree with that as well. And then there's the other side of the spectrum where people are way competitive and they just want to see their kids learn how to win and to be successful and to not settle for losing or to be second best. And there's a lot of research on both sides of that, and you can read about them. I'll have some posted in the blog, links that you can go read. But if you think about pure numbers, as our kids grow older, sometimes the purposes change as well. So like you start with them having fun. Hey Adam, we're talking about soccer. Kids playing sports as youngsters, and so when they start off and just having a good time, I think most would agree when they're younger, then we get into the 8, the 9, the 10-year olds, and then things just kind of change. Not just for the kids as they're getting bigger and more proficient in their sport. The expectations of the parents and the coaches kind of change. People tend to put more pressure on the aspect of winning, and the kids definitely feel that. And then you see kind of the behaviors on the courts or on the field, soccer fields or the football fields or whatever sport they play. You kind of see that kind of affect everything, including the officiating and all those different aspects as well. Costs go up depending on the level that the child is going to play in. And with the cost, I think parents are feeling more entitled to things. So it just changes everything. Now, I'm not saying it's all bad. There's kids who have potential to go play college, junior college, Division 3, Division 2, Division 1. All right, but as you go up that spectrum, the numbers go down. That's just reality. So if we all think that we're coaching our kids to be the next professional athlete, that would be, I think that would not be the number one goal we should have. It should be they should have fun. They should learn to love the sport that they're in, or the sports, which is another series topic we're going to be talking about, is whether children should play one sport or multiple sports, and just to go have a good time and learn all those other life skills and learn how to deal with defeat and what do you do the next time when you have another opportunity. And that's what I value sports for as an individual when I was a boy, and becoming a young man myself. But then as a father, it's more those things, because all our kids we're hoping will be adults and they'll have to deal with life problems and successes and failures. And I think that's the purpose that I would center around and advise newer parents to really think about, and not really worry about the winning or the losing. There's a point there and there's stuff to learn there, but at the end of the day, our kids are going to be adults. They're going to be out of the house, and they are going to have to deal with these other factors. And if we do use sports as that metaphor and that road to kind of prepare them, and so that they are not afraid to take risks and they're prepared to deal with the consequences when they make a mistake, and then they're also strong enough to say, well, I can fix that for next time, then, I mean, what else could we ask for from our next generation of young men and women? So anyway, I'll look for the blog post. I'll have the written one posted up in a little bit. I appreciate those of you that are on. Mark and Adam, thank you at such a late time of the day. And hopefully you found it beneficial, and look forward for the rest of the episodes later this week as well. Thanks, and guys, have a great night. Thanks. Bye-bye.